नवरत्नों में एक रत्न थे अकबर के बीरबल।
अकबर के बीरबल।
बेजोड़ रत्न अनमोल रत्न थे अकबर के बीरबल।
अकबर के बीरबल।
सूझबूझ के किस्से कहानी हंसी ठिठोली बुद्धिमानी। सूझबूझ के किस्से कहानी हंसी ठिठोली बुद्धिमानी। सरताज थे चालाकी के, सरताज थे चालाकी के।
अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल।
बूढ़े बच्चे सबके प्यारे अजब तरीके न्यारे न्यारे।
बूढ़े बच्चे सबके प्यारे अजब तरीके न्यारे न्यारे।
चोरों के लिए कोतवाल थे, चोरों के लिए कोतवाल थे।
अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल।
अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। अकबर के बीरबल। Akbar and Birbal.
What a cold day. Yes, Your Majesty. This is the coldest day of the season. Are you all right, Your Majesty?
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Help me! Help me! Help me, Your Majesty! I'm a poor Brahmin. I need your help, Your Majesty.
What do you want?
I want to earn 1,000 gold coins, Your Majesty.
1,000 gold coins?
Yes, Your Majesty. I've found a suitable boy for my only daughter. I need the money to marry her off. Please, give me an opportunity to earn that money for her marriage.
I see. You don't want alms. You want an opportunity to earn the money.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, I shall give you an opportunity to earn 1,000 gold coins. Can you stand in the cold water of the lake, deep till your neck, the whole night? You will come out of the water only after the sunrise tomorrow.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll do whatever you desire.
Remember, deep into the water till morning. Aren't you risking your life?
I have no other choice.
One cannot even put the tip of one's finger in that cold water. How will you survive the whole night?
I don't know.
I can only wish you good luck, my friend.
You must get some sleep now.
I can't. The poor Brahmin will die in the cold water of the lake.
But why did the Emperor put him in such a dangerous situation?
I don't know. I only wish to see the Brahmin alive in the morning. I cannot believe my eyes. You have done the impossible.
Yes, Your Majesty. He put his life in danger to get his daughter married.
Can you tell me the secret? How did you spend the night in the cold water? Even a strong young man would have collapsed in that cold water.
There is no secret, Your Majesty. I was determined to earn 1,000 gold coins. I must thank you for giving me the opportunity.
But tell me first, how did you survive? Tell me the truth.
I just kept looking at the lights of your palace, Your Majesty.
I see. That means you got all the warmth you needed from the lights of my palace and survived the night very comfortably. In that case, you do not deserve any reward.
But my daughter, how will I marry her off now?
It is very unkind of the Emperor to deprive poor Brahmin of the promised reward.
Yes, it is very strange of him. Brahmin was in tears, but he must get his reward. Don't worry, I have a plan for that.
Khichdi? What khichdi are you talking about, Birbal?
It is very appetizing khichdi, Your Majesty. A special one. I am sure you will like it.
Really?
Yes, Your Majesty. Please come to my house tomorrow and taste the special khichdi.
Shall I take it as an invitation for lunch?
Of course, Your Majesty. If you want, you can skip breakfast so that you can eat more of delicious khichdi.
I accept your invitation, Birbal.
Please be comfortable, Your Majesty.
I'm really hungry. I skipped my breakfast. I hope the food is served fast. Where is Birbal?
He's busy cooking in the garden.
I asked you 2 hours ago and you gave me the same reply. Do you mean to say he's preparing khichdi in the garden?
Yes, Your Majesty. It's a very special khichdi.
We are hungry. Come on, let's go to the garden. Birbal, we are starving. When will you serve us khichdi?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You will have to wait for some more time.
Birbal, do you know I have not eaten anything since morning? Birbal, how can the heat from this fire reach the pot
It can, Your Majesty. Khichdi will be ready in a while.
You are talking illogical.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. If that Brahmin, standing in the cold water of the lake, could get all the warmth he needed to survive from the small torches of the palace, burning at a distance of about 100 yards, then why can't this pot get the heat from this big fire, burning just a few feet below?
We were fools to have come here to be starved.
What kind of invitation was it?
An invitation to open my eyes. Birbal, I have realized that I should not have been nasty to that poor Brahmin. He risked his life, and I deprived him of his rightful reward. Instead of 1,000, I promised to pay the Brahmin 2,000 gold coins.
Your Majesty, please come inside. I myself have prepared the dishes you are so very fond of.
Birbal, but what about that khichdi?
That's for my dinner, Your Majesty.
Akbar and Birbal.
It's a funny story, Birbal. I'm sure you've made it up right now.
No, Your Majesty. With a variety of people around, one doesn't have to cook up stories. One just has to look for them.
Now he will narrate another stupid story and be rewarded for that too.
What are you whispering?
Nothing, Your Highness. I am just saying that Birbal's stories are always witty, with an underlying message.
I'm glad. You've started understanding the meaning of the stories in his company.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Please do justice to me. I've been robbed, Your Majesty. I've been ruined. I'm finished.
Shyam Sundar, what happened? Who robbed you?
I don't know, Your Majesty. I opened the treasure chest this morning and was shocked to see that my entire life's wealth is missing.
What all was there?
10,000 gold coins, silver, pearls and diamonds. Everything missing. Everything gone.
Do you doubt anybody?
No, Your Majesty. I've been reduced to a pauper. And the state of mind I'm in, everybody seems to be a thief to me. Oh, I'm ruined.
Birbal, can you find out who has stolen this gentleman's wealth?
I will have to do a bit of investigation, Your Majesty.
Then what's the delay?
Now he has become a policeman too.
He will fail miserably this time.
Don't worry, Shyam Sundar. You will get your wealth back. I would like to visit the place of the robbery to find a few facts.
As you wish.
Where are the members of your family?
My wife, 2 sons and their wives with their children have gone to Kanpur to attend a marriage. I too was to leave, but this robbery has foiled my plans.
Who else is there in the house?
A gardener, a cook, 2 security guards, and 2 servants as helping hands.
Do they have access to your room?
Yes, they do, but I can never doubt them. They have been with us for ages. They're extremely honest and faithful.
When did you open your chest last?
Last night, I opened, checked the contents, locked it properly and went to sleep. And woke up this morning only to find...
Do you get sound sleep?
Oh yes, I've been an honest man. I didn't have any worries till yesterday, as I owe nothing to anyone. But now, with all the money gone, I'll have to close my business too.
Do you keep the windows open at night?
Oh yes, for a bit of fresh and cool air.
I see. It seems that the fresh and cool air has cost you a lot.
I don't understand.
I'm sure it's the handiwork of an insider. Any outsider will not venture to reach here without being caught. Your guards are well fed and look strong. Please accompany me. Listen carefully. You have 6 persons working in your house. And these are 6 sticks. Give one each to them and tell them that these are magic sticks. They should keep the sticks touching to their bodies and heart even while asleep. Tell them that the stick of the person who has stolen the treasure will grow 3 inches longer by the morning. And be specific in your instructions. See me in the court tomorrow morning along with all your servants.
As you wish.
Are those really magic sticks?
Yes.
But you picked them up from the jungle, and there were plenty of them.
You will see for yourself tomorrow how those simple pieces of wood turn into magic sticks. Shamsundar, show me the sticks.
Not a single stick has grown longer.
That's very strange. Whom did you give this stick to?
To this guard.
That means your own guard has robbed you.
Arrest him! And before taking him to prison, blacken his face. Put him on a donkey and take him around the streets of the city, so that people can see that the protector of the house himself is a crook. Birbal, how did you find out?
It's very simple, Your Majesty. I told a lie that these are magic sticks, and the stick of the thief will grow 3 inches longer by the morning. And thus, in anticipation, the guilty thief cut it short by 3 inches and provided the proof of his theft.
That's very intelligent of you, Birbal.
Thank you, Your Highness. But I thought you would see an intelligent policeman.
Birbal be rewarded with 6 gold sticks of the same size.
What is this? You give him jungle wood and come back with gold sticks?
Yes, my dear. Anything can be turned into gold if one uses one's brain correctly.
You are a magical man.
Akbar and Birbal.
The Emperor of Emperors, the Jewel of Hindustan, King Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar approaches the court.
the law minister, I want to know how many prisoners we have in our prisons.
Not too many, Your Majesty. We have only 103 criminals in our prisons.
Out of the 103, how many have crossed the age of 60? And who have been behind bars for petty crimes?
I'll have to inquire about it, Your Majesty.
You are our law minister. You should come prepared to the court with all the information. Birbal informed me that there are 35 prisoners who are above the age of 60 serving the sentence for petty crimes. Release them all immediately.
Your wish is our command.
Minister of Agriculture, can you tell me how many districts in our kingdom have scarcity of water for irrigation?
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I cannot tell you the exact figure.
Shame on you. It seems that our ministers are confined to the capital only. Is there anyone in the court who can answer my question? I wish Birbal were here to answer my question.
Yes, Your Majesty, but how can he answer when he's absent? What has happened to him that he started neglecting the court these days?
Ever since his wife has returned from her parents' house, he has not stepped out of his house.
Silence! It appears that instead of fulfilling your responsibilities, you are all keener to find means to pull Birbal's leg. How to let him down. But Birbal is the most competent and intelligent of you all. He's absent from the court, but he must be thinking about the welfare of our kingdom.
Wake up. It's 12 in the noon. Get up. How long are you going to sleep?
I was in deep sleep.
The whole world has gone out to work and you're still snoring.
A man works only for three things: good sleep, good food, and lots of love.
Leave me alone. Your absence from the court must have provided a chance to the courtiers to complain about you.
That's true. The ones who can't do anything, they just complain.
Your Highness, all the courtiers are present here except Birbal. Isn't he ignoring his duties?
Your Majesty, you believe in righteousness and justice, but you always overlook Birbal's faults.
Your Highness, you are aware that a single fish can ruin the entire pond.
The other courtiers may follow him and ignore their duties.
Despite all your complaints, I still remain fond of Birbal. Nobody can match his cleverness and wisdom.
That's not true, Your Majesty. There are others in the court whose cleverness and wisdom can supersede his.
But they are never given a chance to prove their worth.
Your Highness, we too must be given a chance and see what we are worth.
Yes, Your Majesty. We must be given a fair chance.
All right. I will give you a golden opportunity to prove your worth. You just have to tell as to how many crows exist in our capital. Crows?
Crows? Crows? Crows? Crows?
The one who gives the correct answer will replace Birbal and will be rewarded with a precious gift.
We accept the challenge, Your Highness. We will start counting the crows in our city right away.
But remember, you must tell me the exact number.
Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 crows on Chandu's aunt's terrace. How come they are less now? They must have flown. I'll have to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 crows on Chandu's aunt's terrace. 5 flew? But where?
118, 119, 120, 121. Damn it! You disturbed my counting! I'll not count you!
245, 246, 247, 247, 248, 249, 250.
Couldn't you fall carefully? My whole counting has gone down the drain.
Shut up! Your scream scared the crows.
323, 324, 325, 325, 325!
Someone fell into the well!
Save me! Oh! Save me! Save me!
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
326, 326, 326, 326.
I think the gentleman has gone back.
Have you counted the crows in the city, gentlemen?
Yes, Your Highness.
Then tell me,
According to my counting, there are 3,214 crows in our capital.
Wrong! Absolutely wrong, Your Highness! My counting proves 4,103.
No, Your Highness. His counting is incorrect. At this age, his eyesight has become weak. He sees 2 instead of 1.
They always quarrel, Your Majesty. They were fighting while counting the crows too. According to my counting, there are 888 crows in the city. Neither one less nor one more.
Your Majesty, it seems that this noble courtier has not gone out of his locality to count the crows.
Your Highness, jokes apart, I was seriously counting. In the city, 3,751 crows exist.
No, Your Highness, 3,752.
No, Your Highness. 3,214.
Your Majesty, according to my counting, it's 4,103.
Your Majesty, 888.
3,751.
3,752.
My counting is right.
Not yours, mine is correct. Not yours, mine is correct.
silence! What's this cawing all about? This is a court and not a fish market. I wish I had assigned this task to Birbal, and I would have known the right answer by now. Come, Birbal. Just the person I was thinking of.
Long live the Emperor. Tell me, Your Majesty, what can I do for you?
Birbal, can you tell me the total number of crows who live in our capital?
Crows, Your Highness?
Yes, crows. Can you tell the exact number? Oh, you too cannot.
There are 4,444 crows living in our capital, Your Majesty.
4,444? How can you be so sure?
Why, Your Highness? Are they less? Well, in that case, it's quite possible that some crows might have gone to visit their relatives in other cities to inquire about their well-being.
What?
If you think this figure is higher, Your Majesty, then possibly some crows might have flown into our capital to visit their relatives.
That's a very witty answer, Birbal. See for yourself that Birbal is the cleverest of you all.
Clever? But I hope you don't mean a clever crow, Your Majesty.
Oh, this is a royal necklace.
Of course. The king gifted it to me.
What for? You have been sleeping the whole day.
I was not sleeping. I was counting the crows with my eyes closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4,444.
Akbar and Birbal.
The jewel of Hindustan, King Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar approaches the court.
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Long live the Emperor. Your Highness, he is a Pandit from Varanasi and he claims to be a linguist.
Your Highness, I have learnt many Indian languages from my guru in the ashram. I can speak them fluently. Till date, nobody has found out what my mother tongue is.
That's great. But we can find out right now.
No, Your Majesty. It's not that simple. Nobody can find out. I throw a challenge to this court.
Do not forget that you are standing among the best minds of the kingdom.
Let us see, Your Majesty, how intelligent your courtiers are.
Courtiers?
जनाब, आपका इसमें शरीफ क्या है?
जिल्ले सुभानी, नाचीज को दुनिया फानी में शिवराम शास्त्री के नाम से जाना जाता है.
He speaks Urdu very fluently. His mother tongue is...
Sorry, my mother tongue is not Urdu.
மகாராஜாவை பற்றி உங்களுக்கு என்ன தெரியும்?
மகாராஜாவின் தாத்தா பாபர் இந்த நாட்டை 4 ஆண்டுகள் ஆண்டார். அவர் மகன் ஹுமாயூன் தன்னுடைய இறுதி காலம் வரை ஆட்சி செய்தார். தன்னுடைய 13வது வயதில் நம்முடைய மகாராஜா இந்நாட்டின் ஆட்சி பொறுப்பை ஏற்றுக்கொண்டார்.
He speaks Tamil without any effort. So it's obvious that his mother tongue is...
No, Your Majesty. My language is not Tamil.
কেমন আছো পণ্ডিত বাবু?
খুব ভালো বাবু মশাই, খুব ভালো।
আচ্ছা বলতে পারো যেই সমুদ্র বাঙালিদের খাবার মাছ জোগায়?
বঙ্গ উপসাগর। তোমার আরো কঠিন প্রশ্ন করা উচিত ছিল।
Bengali. He speaks very good Bengali.
Not only Bengali, I speak many languages fluently. There are still so many languages left.
पंडित जी, कौन लड़ाई के बाद राजा अशोक के मन बदल गया हल, बता सको हो?
भाई जी, ये तो दुनिया जानी है। वो तो कलिंगा के लड़ाई हलाई, ओकरा बाद अशोक लड़ाई ना करे के कसम खा लेला हल।
He speaks Bihari with perfection. His mother tongue is Bihari for sure.
Your Majesty, I have been speaking all languages with perfection, but so far nobody has succeeded in finding out my mother tongue.
We appreciate your knowledge. You are a genius. You have traveled miles to come to the capital. Aren't you tired?
Yes, I am really very tired. But I am eager to find out what my mother tongue is.
But first you need a good night's rest. If we are unable to find your mother tongue by tomorrow, we will accept our defeat.
And you will be rewarded for your linguistic brilliance.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Birbal, Pandit is very smart.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. We will not let you down.
Don't let me sleep. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? উড়ি বাবা, এই ভগবান, এই ঘরে কেউ আছে? কে কে ওখানে? মা দুর্গা মা, আমায় বাঁচাও, আমায় রক্ষা করো, রক্ষা করো মা।
Your Majesty, his mother tongue is Bengali.
How can you be so sure?
When frightened, one tends to speak in one's mother tongue.
And we all heard you scream in Bengali just now.
Yes, Your Majesty. My mother tongue is Bengali. I accept my defeat.
You are an intelligent man. Your knowledge is your personal asset. If you use it to insult others, you yourself are bound to be let down.
Thank you, Raja Birbal. You have opened my eyes. I'll never show off my knowledge in the future.
পণ্ডিতজি, আপনি আমার বাড়িতে আজকে সন্ধেবেলা মাছ ভাত খেতে নিমন্ত্রিত।
Akbar and Birbal. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Sir, it's the third year that we farmers have not seen the crops. The drought has ruined us.
Our kids are dying of disease and hunger.
We have nothing to eat.
Sir, allow us to meet the Emperor.
Our king is a kind-hearted person. He will definitely help us.
You cannot meet the Emperor.
Why? Why can't we meet the Emperor?
He is our king. Who else will listen to our grievances?
Move them away.
Get going, come on, move!
Come on, move. Get going.
We will not go until we meet the king.
You have been told you can't meet him.
But why can't we?
If you really want to meet him, then
Make our security chief happy.
But how can we make him happy?
pay and meet them.
You have no right to take bribe from us.
Move them away.
Raja Birbal, we are poor farmers.
And we have come to you with great hope.
You are the only one who can help us.
Brothers, what's the matter?
Raja Birbal, the drought in our area has made us paupers. We've traveled 100 miles to meet the king for help.
But we were not allowed to meet the emperor.
Why? Who stopped you?
The security guards at the main entrance.
They wanted to be bribed
to allow us in.
Really? I see. They take money from the visitors. Have you had your meals, brothers? Listen, feed them all. They will be my guests till they get proper help from the king.
So kind of you, Raja Birbal. So kind of you.
Hey! Where are you going?
I wish to see the emperor.
You cannot see him.
If you don't allow me to see the king, you will cry. I am not joking. I am serious.
Why? Why shall we cry?
Because I am a famous singer. If the king hears my songs, he will definitely reward me.
Is that so? Then pay the entry fee and go in.
I am sorry. I don't have the money to pay you right now, but I certainly intend to share that reward with you. Don't worry. Whatever I get from the king will be shared between us 50-50.
50-50?
Of course. 50-50.
Honestly?
I swear.
Done. Let him go and get the reward. Be careful, old man. Do not try to fool me.
Just wait and see my honesty. Long live the emperor.
Who are you? What do you want?
A reward.
A reward? For what?
For the welfare of the kingdom.
What have you done?
Nothing.
Are you aware of where you're standing?
Of course, Your Majesty.
Don't waste time. We are about to hear Tansen singing.
That you always do, Your Majesty.
What do you mean?
There are people outside the palace too, Your Majesty.
Be precise.
I am a good singer too. But unfortunately, I don't belong to the king's court to get the appreciation.
Prove it that you're a good singer.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Sakhi mori rumal joma, Sakhi mori rumal joma, badal garaje barase, Sakhi mori ruma jhuma, rehna andheri, rehna andheri, kari bijuri chamake, kari bijuri chamake, kaise
जाऊं मैं जल भरना कैसे जाऊं जल भरना बादल गरजे बरसे सखी मोरी रूमा झूमा.
What do you say, Tansen?
Fabulous. Such a melodious voice. And that too at such an age.
I'm pleased to hear your voice. You certainly deserve a reward.
I request you to give me 100 lashes, Your Majesty.
$100 lashes? That's a punishment and not a reward.
Your Majesty, I really need 100 lashes as a reward to keep my promise.
What promise?
When I was entering the palace, your security head at the gate stopped me. He wanted money to let me in. As I did not have the money to give him, I promised him that whatever reward I received from the emperor, I would share with him 50-50.
Bring the head of the security in.
His guards too are involved in it.
Bring them in too. Do you and your men take bribe from the visitors who come to see me? Speak up! Give 50 lashes to him and 10 each to these 4 guards.
What about the remaining 10, Your Majesty?
The chief deserves that too. The corruption at this level is unforgivable. Who are you? Why have you come in disguise? Reveal your identity.
Long live the Emperor.
Birbal?
Yes, Your Majesty. It's me. This was the only way to catch them red-handed.
That's very clever of you. Smart. Good-looking old man.
Akbar and Birbal.
Mother, who are they? And why are they cutting the trees?
They are the Emperor's guards. They are making way deep into the forest for him.
visiting the forest to meet the animals?
No, not to meet them. He is coming to kill them.
Kill them? But why?
Just for the sake of fun.
Fun? What type of fun is this? Why do humans behave like animals?
They are dangerous. They have cut so many forests and killed innocent animals. And here they come again.
Mother, we must alert the fellow animals.
Yes, we must alert them. Let's inform them about the Emperor's arrival. Beware! The hunters are coming! Run! Save your lives! Save your lives! We have come to inform you that the Emperor and his men have arrived in the forest to kill you! Run! Save your lives! But why do they come to kill us? We never harmed them in any way.
You are right, but this is not the time for argument. We better save our lives. Run!
Strange. Very strange. We haven't found a single animal as yet.
They must have moved deep into the forest, Your Majesty.
What do you mean?
Your Majesty, our guards have cut so many trees for better visibility and to make the way easier for you to hunt. That's why the animals have moved from here. They like to live in thick forest, Your Majesty.
We have to find them. No matter how deep we have to go into the forest. It's great fun hunting animals.
For you, it's fun, Your Majesty. But for the helpless animals, it's their last breath on this beautiful Mother Earth.
It seems there are tigers. Be alert. In this direction. Quietly.
Hey, you two. Why are you staring at us like this? Aren't you afraid of us?
We are afraid of you, but we are more afraid of those hunters who've come to kill you. Run and save your lives.
Run! Run!
Why did the tigers run away? We did not make any sound. Tell me, you are an expert hunter?
Someone alerted them.
Who? Who alerted them?
Owls. I just saw 2 owls.
Owls?
Yes, Your Majesty. They are alerting the animals. That is why we couldn't find any animal today. But you need not worry, Your Majesty. I'll catch them soon.
Thank God, the hunters are going away.
They might come back again.
But we will not let them kill our fellow animals.
If they find out that we are alerting the animals, they will kill us first.
I don't mind dying for saving the lives of my fellow animals.
I am proud of you, my child.
Here, Your Majesty. These owls are the informers.
Why are they hooting so loudly?
Because they are the culprits, Your Majesty, who helped the animals run away. And Your Majesty had to return empty-handed from the hunt. And now they are pleading for their lives.
No. They are not pleading for their lives. They are pleading for our lives. They are saying that the Emperor's kingdom is going to be doomed.
Doomed? Why?
Listen carefully, Your Majesty. They are saying, if the trees are cut at this rate, it will create an imbalance in the environment. There can be danger of floods, droughts. We are inviting natural calamities, which will make our survival difficult on Earth. The forests belong to the birds and animals, Your Majesty. And if they are cut at this pace, they will have no place to live and will be forced to come to towns. No one would be safe. Our children will be attacked. Your Majesty, the choice is ours. Either we have fun hunting or face the doom.
Birbal, you are not only clever, you have a great vision too. Let us go back. I am not interested in hunting anymore. I think it is unfair to kill innocent animals unnecessarily. And we have to take care of our valuable forests too. We have to make them dense again, so that animals can live happily in their natural habitat. Birbal, tell me one thing. Do you really understand their language?
No, Your Majesty. Nobody can understand. If we could, we would not be that cruel to them.
Akbar and Birbal.
As long as Birbal is in the court, Emperor would never give us importance.
And he would give numerous and valuable gifts to Birbal only.
I know that Birbal is intelligent, but we are no fools.
It has now become intolerable. Emperor discusses all important things with him only.
As if we know nothing about the affairs of the kingdom.
Collection of the taxes, relations with the neighboring kings, or anything for that matter.
I think we will have to remove Birbal from the court if we want to regain our importance.
Why remove him from the court? Why not remove him from this earth forever?
Yes, that is the only way out. And we will start getting rewards and promotions again.
But how do we do it?
I think the Emperor's hair grows faster than the common people.
Obviously, because the Emperor thinks and worries about the worries of the common people.
Subhanallah, there cannot be any match to your wisdom, Your Majesty.
And there cannot be any match to the art of your flattery. What happened? Have you not seen a crow before?
Who has not seen a crow, Your Majesty? But sometimes the crows are sent by our ancestors to remind us about them.
You mean this crow has come all the way from heaven? Do you think I will believe this nonsense?
But everyone believes in it. See how this crow is cawing, Your Majesty. It may sound like the natural cawing of a crow, but if you listen attentively, Your Majesty, you will notice that this crow is not cawing. It is actually crying.
Is this crow really sent by my ancestors?
Yes, Your Majesty, to remind you that you have forgotten them and don't care for them any longer.
Your Majesty, we better send someone to inquire about their well-being.
Send someone? Where? And how? I have never heard that a man can be sent to heaven.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. If you wish, I could tell you a simple way of sending a man up there to their abode in heaven.
All right. Tell me, how can I send someone to heaven to know if my ancestors need any help from me?
Please order to make a haystack in an open ground with lots of bundles to keep the fire burning for long. A man will enter into it. You pray to your ancestors and ask to lift the man up. After your prayer is over, I will set the hay ablaze. The fire and smoke will make his body lighter, and the man would reach heaven invisibly in no time.
I'm not yet quite convinced. And who will agree to go to heaven in such a manner?
Anyone will obey your order, Your Majesty.
But that man should be intelligent enough to communicate with your ancestors.
Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. Someone very close to you, who can make them understand your feelings for them.
Who could that man be?
Raja Birbal, Your Majesty.
We are also ready to go, Your Majesty, but
Yes, we are also at your service. But
in my opinion, Raja Birbal is the best choice. He is very close to the Emperor. He's your favorite, Your Majesty, an intelligent man, the cleverest of them all. He's very wise and witty. He can entertain them, talk to them and convince them that you really care for them. Only Raja Birbal can be trusted for this important work. Well, that is my opinion.
Long live the Emperor.
Come, Birbal, come. Will you believe that my ancestors sent a crow from heaven to inquire about my well-being? And this barber wants me to send you to heaven to inquire about their well-being.
Your Majesty, I consider myself very lucky that I would be stepping into heaven while I'm still alive. But, Your Majesty, I would like to know the spot from where I will be sent to heaven, because sitting in that place, I would like to pray to gods and goddesses for at least 11 days to please them before I reach heaven.
Your wish is granted.
Your Majesty, you can pray to your ancestors now.
Father, grandfather, great-grandfather, I am sending my most intelligent, sensible and trusted person to you. He will make you understand how often I think about you. Please tell him about your needs. I will send him again with whatever you desire. Three months have passed. Why is Birbal taking so long to return? You tell me, why hasn't he come back with the news of my ancestors' well-being?
I do not know, Your Majesty. It seems your ancestors liked him so much that they decided to keep him for company. You need not worry so much about him, Your Majesty. You have many other intelligent and clever courtiers.
Nobody can take Birbal's place. Nobody. I feel lost without him.
Long live the Emperor!
Birbal. Birbal, oh Birbal, how very happy I am to see you again. How are my ancestors in heaven?
Fine. Absolutely fine. They are extremely healthy. However, they had sent the crow for some other reason.
What reason?
As there is no barber in heaven, your ancestors cannot trim their beards and hair. Look at me, Your Majesty. I also had to grow them. Some of your ancestors have beards as long as straws, Your Majesty, sweeping the floors.
Really? In that case, we should immediately send the best barber to heaven without any delay.
Yes, Your Majesty. Only the best one should be sent. I think this barber is the best in our kingdom.
Prepare to go to heaven with your razors, scissors, nail cutters, perfumes and all other accessories as quickly as possible. And this time, Birbal will set the hay ablaze.
Please, Your Majesty, I do not want to go to heaven. Send some other barber.
No, I want you to go. I want the best man at the service of my ancestors. What do you say, Birbal?
Yes, Your Majesty. He is the best barber around. He should be sent immediately. But only after he trims my hair and beard.
Please pardon me, Your Majesty, but I'm not the real culprit. I was lured by these courtiers. These jealous courtiers wanted to remove Raja Birbal from the court permanently. Therefore, we worked out this plan to kill him.
Did you try to kill Birbal?
We are sorry, Your Majesty. Please forgive us.
Arrest them and send them to the prison. Birbal, I fail to understand. How did you survive in those flames of the haystack?
Simple, Your Majesty. I escaped by digging a tunnel under the haystack in those 11 days.
That's very clever of you, Birbal. Can you understand what this crow is saying, Birbal?
Yes, Your Majesty. He is saying that your ancestors are hale and hearty in heaven, waiting for the barber to arrive and trim their beard and hair.
Akbar and Birbal.
Long live the Emperor!
Long live the Emperor!
Interesting. It speaks.
Speak!
Your Majesty, he picks up words very fast.
Very fast!
Your Majesty, this is a gift for you.
For you!
Say, Your Majesty!
Your Majesty!
Thank you for bringing me such a beautiful parrot.
Beautiful parrot!
Take him inside and put him in a golden cage. Want some more?
Want some more?
I'm asking you.
Asking you.
You naughty one.
You naughty one.
Take good care of this parrot under your personal supervision. It should not fall sick.
You don't have to do any work now. Good for you.
Good for you. Good for you.
Oh my God, what a parrot he is.
But be careful to speak in front of him.
He might repeat it someday.
Repeat it someday. Repeat it someday.
Hey, keep quiet.
Keep quiet. Keep quiet.
Eat. Eat, my dear. Come on.
How long has he not eaten?
Many days.
But he looks healthy.
Not as healthy as he did before.
Don't worry. I'll give him this medicine. He'll start eating. Oh! You idiot! You fool!
You idiot. You fool.
Be careful, sir. Don't utter bad words in front of him.
Bad words. Bad words.
Oh, me too. Oh, me too.
Raja Birbal, please save this poor old man. The emperor will punish him. He was doing his best looking after him.
Don't worry. I will report the death of the parrot to the emperor. You don't say anything. Let me do the talking. Long live the emperor.
Birbal, so early in the morning? Is anything wrong with the parrot?
Not any longer, Your Majesty.
What do you mean, not any longer?
He died.
What? How? Why?
Because he was not happy here, Your Majesty. Your beautiful palace was no match to the lush green forest where he was born. Your golden cage could not confine him. He was longing to fly in the forest where he had grown up. But his struggle for freedom cost him his life.
Birbal, not only have you saved this old servant the punishment, you have opened my eyes too. The birds are not meant for cages. They belong to nature, with freedom to fly.
Akbar and Birbal.
Why are the onions expensive today?
Now we have to pay extra taxes to Lord Khan.
Lord Khan? What for?
He says that there is an increase in the taxes.
That's very strange. On the contrary, the emperor is abolishing so many taxes.
We too have heard of it, but we cannot afford to annoy Khan Sahab.
Is my goal set ready?
It will take some time to be made.
How long? It's already a week. If you don't deliver the set by this evening, I'll get your shop demolished.
He's a scoundrel. He spares no one. Lower your voice. He's the Emperor's brother-in-law.
Raja Birbal, ever since the king has appointed his brother-in-law Khan in the court, his arrogance and atrocities on common people have increased. He spares none, not even the elder ones.
We have to pay hefty bribes for even small transactions.
Bribery in our kingdom was unheard of. But now,
he is a respected citizen. The other day, Khan misbehaved with his daughter in the marketplace.
Why didn't you report it to the king? He holds women in high regard, and I'm sure
Khan is his brother-in-law. He'll definitely favor him. But if you bring these facts to his knowledge, he might.
All right. I will do the needful.
We shall be grateful to you.
You need not interfere in Khan's affairs. He's a dangerous man.
He cannot harm me in any way.
You very well know that the Queen always protects him and she hates you.
Let the whole world hate me, except you.
That's all. I don't need to hear any more. You've misused your position and power. Your indecent behavior and arrogance has caused us enough embarrassment. You cannot treat people like worms. Everyone in my kingdom is equal. Belonging to the royal family, you should have been more responsible. You're relieved of your duties with immediate effect.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah. The Emperor was great. Truly great.
I had warned you, brother. You didn't pay any heed. Bar had gone to your head. Complaints against you were pouring in from all corners.
It's Birbal who's complained to the king.
That comic character brings a lot of tragedy in our lives.
Please do something, my dear sister. Request the king. Get me reinstated. I cannot live with this insult.
You should have thought about it earlier. Now go away and let me think what I can do about it. Excuse me, Your Majesty. I'm informed that you've dismissed my brother Khan from the court.
He was not appointed on merit. You had pleaded for him, and in no time he has started showing his true colors.
He belongs to the royalty.
That does not justify his behavior.
Your Majesty, you should have ignored the complaints of ordinary people against him. Khan is my brother and the brother-in-law of the Emperor of Hindustan.
That does not mean he is above the law.
Forgive him this time with a mild warning and reinstate him to his position in the court.
I have already issued the order of his dismissal.
Then take it back.
It is not possible.
Please, Your Majesty, I beg of you.
You are crossing your limits.
Don't be so inconsiderate. My brother Khan is very dear to me.
Then you too can leave the palace and go to your father's house. Pleading for your indecent brother, you have annoyed me more than him. I do not want to see your face. You may leave at once. Take with you whatever you like. Anything which is dear to you. Anything which is dear to you, dear to you, dear to you, dear to you.
It's all because of you. What am I to do now? Who do I consult in this moment of crisis?
Birbal.
Yes. Perhaps. But will he help me?
No, Raja Birbal. The Emperor will behead us.
Don't worry. If we are caught, I will be beheaded before you.
The Emperor will forgive you. You're his favorite person.
We are poor servants. Have pity on us.
I guarantee you that nothing will happen to you. Now don't waste time and do as I have told you.
Your Majesty, milk.
My dear daughter, what have you done? Have you lost your senses? Risking your life by abducting the king? And that too in this state? He will behead us all when he wakes up.
Who has brought me here? Who wants to be beheaded?
I am prepared to be beheaded, Your Majesty. But you yourself gave me the permission to take along anything dear to me. What else can be dearer to a wife than her husband? You're dearer than anything else in the world to me. How could I leave you behind? I left your palace and brought you here with me. I just obeyed your order.
Anything which is dear to you, dear to you, dear to you, dear to you. I'm sure it's Birbal who gave you the idea to make me unconscious and bring me here with you. All right. I forgive your foolish brother this time.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You are so kind.
Don't thank me. Thank Birbal.
Thank you, Raja Birbal.
Akbar and Birbal.
Milk and fruits are the best for breakfast, Your Majesty.
Oh yes, papaya is my favorite.
I prefer mangoes. It's my favorite.
Birbal, you prefer mangoes. But do you know that donkeys dislike and don't even eat them?
Yes, I know, Your Majesty, that only donkeys don't eat mangoes.
Birbal, tell me, what's this?
Milk, Your Majesty. But the glass is half empty.
Oh no, it's half full.
No, Your Majesty. It's half empty.
No, it's half full, Birbal.
It's half empty, Your Majesty.
No, it's half full. Look how different our views are. Birbal, why do people think differently?
Not always, Your Majesty. There are issues of common interest when people think alike, the same way. That is why it is said, wise people think alike.
Wise people think alike? It sounds interesting. Birbal, it's easy to quote, but can you prove it?
I can, Your Majesty. I will prove it to you.
Go ahead.
Please make an announcement, Your Majesty, that on the coming moonless night, one person from each house must bring a pot of milk and pour it into the well of the palace garden. And if everyone brings a pot full of milk, Your Majesty, I'm sure that the dry well can be filled with milk up to the brim.
Birbal, how can you prove that wise people think alike by filling the dry well with milk?
You will have to wait till the moonless night, Your Majesty.
Listen, listen, listen. Listen carefully. On the coming moonless night, one person from every house in the city should bring a pot of milk and pour it into the well of the palace garden. Remember, a pot of milk on the coming moonless night. This is a royal order. This is a royal order. Listen, listen, listen.
is this? Instead of milk, the well is filled with water? This is contempt of royal order. How is this possible? Perhaps the people must have misunderstood the proclamation. They dare not disobey my order.
Your doubts are baseless, Your Majesty. The truth is that everyone has purposely poured water into the well. That is why it is said, wise people think alike.
How can you say that, Birbal? They disobeyed my order and you're calling them wise?
They did not disobey your order, Your Majesty. They just acted wisely.
What do you mean?
Only those wise people can answer your question, Your Majesty.
The emperor had ordered everyone in the town to pour milk into the well.
People had no choice. If the emperor orders, we have to obey him. It's as simple as that.
Did you obey his order?
Who would like to waste milk like that?
The emperor may issue any order, but shouldn't we use our own brains?
What do you mean?
Listen. This is strictly between the two of us. As everyone else in the city was going to pour milk, I poured water instead. As it is, one can only see the pot in the dark of the night. And who could know that I had water inside my pot? Oh yes, I also poured a pot full of water. I'm no fool to pour milk into the well.
What do you think, I'm a fool to obey such a stupid order? I also poured water.
I bet that everyone poured water. Only the fools must have poured milk into the well.
You're absolutely right, my dear. Only the fools. Will you jump into the well if the emperor tells you to? Don't look at me like that. Tell me, will you jump like a fool?
Do you wish to meet more people, Your Majesty?
No. That's enough, Birbal. I think you were right.
Yes, Your Majesty. That is why it is said,
wise people think alike.
Akbar and Birbal.
Your Highness, there are so many learned, wise and capable people like us in the court, but His Majesty favors only one, Raja Birbal.
What in heaven has Birbal done that the king favors him so much?
We receive no praise.
No promotion?
Not even a small gift. Whereas Birbal...
I know. He's very clever. He has mesmerized His Majesty with his wit and humor. He's rewarded with precious gifts and favors for nothing.
My dear sister, how can the king be so kind to a useless creature like Birbal? If he gives me an opportunity, I can prove that I'm better than Birbal.
Yes, Your Highness.
Khan should be given a chance.
Yes.
Why so early in the morning? I'm sure your dear brother Khan visited you with his faithful friends to complain about Birbal.
I fail to understand how an emperor like you can be under his magic spell. Many senior courtiers are very unhappy and willing to resign, rather than feel neglected and humiliated. My brother Khan is no less than Birbal in any way. Make him a courtier and see for yourself.
Your brother cannot be compared with Birbal. It will be an insult to Birbal. As far as the other courtiers are concerned, they have been given enough chances to prove their worth, but they failed. They're all jealous of him. Yes, I like him. Who can help being under the spell of his charm?
You must give Khan, my brother, a chance to prove himself.
My dear, I'll give him a chance, but it may prove dangerous.
What is it?
I'll tell you when the time comes. I'm sure it will settle the matter once and for all. Birbal, you and Khan, my dearest brother-in-law, will travel to Iran. This is a very important journey, with an equally important and secret letter of mine to be delivered to the Sultan of Iran. You'll have to leave before sunrise tomorrow.
It is an honor that the great Emperor Akbar of Hindustan has sent Birbal, a jewel of jewels, his most respected courtier to Iran.
Ameen, Ameen.
The Emperor sends you this letter.
That's very kind of him. Arrest these two persons immediately.
Arrest?
I'm sorry, Birbal. According to your Emperor's letter, I must hang you both on a full moon night. And that is just 5 days away. Well, till then, take them to prison.
Birbal, did you know that we would be hanged?
Not at all. I was also shocked. I would not travel all the way to Iran to die. I love my motherland and would want to breathe my last in Hindustan.
I don't understand. Why does Emperor Akbar want us to be hanged? After all, I'm his brother-in-law. How can he do that to me? Birbal, I only wish to become a courtier and take your place. That's not a crime big enough to be hanged and buried in a foreign land. Forgive me, Birbal. I conspired against you. I will not repeat my mistakes in the future. You're an intelligent man and only you can save our lives.
Keep quiet and let me think. Listen carefully. We have to do a bit of acting. On the way to the gallows, just pretend that you're extremely happy. Keep your stupid mouth shut and let me do the talking. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
sort of stupid creatures are they? They're about to be hanged, and they're laughing and dancing like fools? Do you have any last wish?
Yes, Sultan. Please hang me first. Birbal should be hanged after me. Please hang me first.
No, it cannot happen. I will never allow you to become the Sultan of Iran.
And I will not allow you to become the Sultan of Iran. Please, hang me first.
No, hang me first. I want to become Sultan of Iran.
Hang me first.
Hang me first, please.
Hang me first.
No, hang me first.
Hang me first.
No, hang me first. Hang me first.
Hang me first.
No, hang me first.
Hang me first.
Hang me first.
Hang me.
Hang me.
Hang me.
Hang.
Stop this nonsense at once. What are the two of you up to? Birbal, I heard you telling Khan that you would not let him become the Sultan of Iran. Are you out of your senses? How can he become Sultan of Iran when he is about to be hanged?
Sultan, our emperor's letter did not mention the real reason for sending us here. But I must tell you, a famous astrologer of Hindustan studied the positions of the stars and predicted that the man who is hanged tonight in Iran will be the Sultan of its throne in his next birth. And the man hanged after him will be the Prime Minister of this country. Please, Sultan, I request you to hang me first. I want to be a Sultan.
Your Majesty, please hang me first. I beg of you.
Please stop this execution, Your Majesty.
Oh yes, Your Majesty. We must not carry out this execution.
You're right. We should not hang them. Besides, I do not want a foreigner to sit on my throne. And a foreigner to become Prime Minister of our country, depriving my sons and grandsons of their right to the throne? Send respected Birbal and Khan with lots of gifts back to Hindustan, their homeland.
Long live the Emperor.
Believe me, I never wanted to put an end to your lives. I was annoyed with the courtiers who had complaints against Birbal, the noble soul who has not harmed them in any way. My queen to join the courtiers in poisoning my mind against him. I pushed them into a dangerous situation, and that too in a foreign land. What saved you both?
Birbal's intelligence. I cannot tell you the way he confused the Sultan of Iran and his ministers. From now on, my life is a gift from Birbal. I shall be ever grateful to him. There is no one in the court of our emperor who can match Birbal's wit and wisdom.
Akbar and Birbal.
Your Majesty, shall I tell you an interesting story?
No.
Your Majesty, shall I tell you a joke?
No.
Your Majesty, shall I show you a magic trick?
No. Since when have you become a magician? Where is Birbal? Why hasn't he come as yet?
You are aware, Your Majesty, that he is always late.
Since he's your favorite, he takes advantage of it.
If the Emperor can come on time to the court, why can't he?
Yes, why can't he?
Your Majesty, he very cleverly convinces you with his cooked-up stories.
They are not cooked up stories. They are very intelligent and meaningful ones.
If Birbal is so intelligent, Your Majesty, let him bring the milk of an ox and prove his intelligence.
Milk of an ox? Yes. I think it's a very good opportunity to tease him for coming late and make him realize that an emperor treats everyone equally. Yes. This is a task which Birbal can never accomplish.
Long live the Emperor. No task in this world is impossible, Your Majesty.
Birbal, I know you are very intelligent. You are very clever. You are very wise. Can you bring me the milk of an ox?
Milk of an ox?
Yes. You just said that no task is impossible, didn't you? Bring it by tomorrow, or be prepared for a demotion.
Milk of an ox?
See how puzzled he looks?
From where will he get the milk of an ox?
He cannot accomplish this task. It's just impossible.
Father, what's the matter? Why are you so serious?
Because I have to get milk of an ox for the Emperor.
What? Milk of an ox? Cow gives milk, not an ox.
I know, but I have to get it.
But how will you?
That's what I am thinking. Listen carefully.
Yes, I'll do it. I'll take all your clothes.
Good. That's like a good girl. There's the bell. I'll hide behind that tree.
Who is washing the clothes in the middle of the night? Who is there by the side of the well? Hey, you! I'm asking you! What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
I'm washing clothes, Your Majesty.
You little girl, you have brought such a huge bundle of clothes here for washing. You have disturbed my sleep. Guards!
Please excuse me, Your Majesty. I have to wash the entire lot of these dirty clothes. My mother has gone to my grandfather's house, and in her absence, my father has given birth to a beautiful baby boy a little while ago.
Did you say your father has given birth to a baby boy?
Yes, he did, Your Majesty.
Father has given birth to a baby boy?
The newborn and the father both are healthy, sleeping peacefully at home.
How can a man give birth to a child? It is impossible.
It is possible, Your Majesty. It is. The world is really full of strange things. When milk of an ox is so very easily available, then why are you so surprised to hear, Your Majesty, that a man has given birth to a child?
Milk of an ox? Oh, I see. I had asked Birbal to get it. Are you Birbal's daughter?
Yes, Your Majesty. I am his daughter.
Like father, like daughter. You two are very intelligent. Now go home and sleep. I admit that I acted foolishly by asking Birbal to bring me the milk of an ox. I should not have done that. Birbal?
Yes, Your Majesty. Sorry to wake you up at this hour, but I had no other option.
Birbal, it is easy to get the milk of an ox than to out with you. You're so very clever. Now go home and sleep. And I don't mind if you come late to the court tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Sweet dreams, Your Majesty.